Can't even see the Orlando City logo. But there it is. It's there. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing a video all on what is on my iPhone 6. So I did one of these a long time ago, but it was right after I got my phone, so I didn't have too much on it. So now we're gonna update it, 2015 style. So I just have the white iPhone 6 in gold with a spec case. I will try to link this case down below. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and let's get started. Alright, so when you open up my lock screen, it just says courage, dear heart. It's a C.S. Lewis quote. I love C.S. Lewis, so I'm just gonna open it up. So top row here we have my app store, my calendar, my weather, and my clock. Those are all pretty much things I don't ever touch. I mean, I use my clock for my alarms because I have a mass amount of alarms, but I don't use it for anything besides that. And then I have maps, which I also don't use. This maps has gotten me lost so many times, so I just don't use it. Videos, I don't think I've ever touched that. Notes I have, my notes just has a ton of different stuff, so I use that just to keep track of everything or video ideas or whatever it is. And then this is just the extras folder. I think the only thing I've ever used in here is the calculator. Oh, I listen to some podcasts sometimes. I have like a bunch of TED Talks on here that I listen to, and when I run and stuff, sometimes I'll listen to those. Then underneath that, we have productivity. Don't think I've ever touched any of these besides settings. I just don't really, oh hi mom, don't really touch any of those. iTunes Store I also don't use because I have Spotify, so I don't really need it. As you can see, I have 6 missed phone calls, so obviously I'm not using that very much. This is the Maps app that I use. This is Google Maps. I'm not sure if it's gonna open up my location when I open it, otherwise okay, we're not gonna show you where I live. So it just basically gives you directions to wherever you need to go. It's a lot easier, and they give you a lot more options than just the Maps does. Starbucks, I have a gold card. I've mentioned this before. I have a reward on there. I use this whenever I go to Starbucks. I pretty much go to Starbucks for like business meetings and things like that, but I haven't been going lately. So then I have my Instagram. It's linked down below, guys. Self-promotion. I upload probably once every couple days. Sometimes I do like 3 in a day. Just depends. I periodically just go through and delete a bunch of stuff that I don't like anymore. So yeah, I follow a bunch of people on here too. Instagram is probably my social media of choice. And then in here I have my photos, my camera, my Vine, VSCO cam, Snapchat, and Layout. Layout is a new app from Instagram where you can take any 2 photos and like pair them together. It's actually really cool. I like it. And Snapchat, I have a public Snapchat. It's down below. I think it's Stella 11. And then I have VSCO cam. This is what I use to edit all of my pictures. If you guys want a separate video on how I edit my pictures, I can do that, but I use that. Vine, I don't really make Vines. I more watch hilarious Vines and tag my friends in them. Camera and photos I obviously use as well. The YouTube app, I'm not gonna open this because last time I opened it, somebody tried to iMessage me through my iMessage. So yeah, I use that all the time. I watch a bunch of stuff, obviously. And then I have Tumblr, which I have a Tumblr that is public as well. It's linked down below. I think it's words-mean-things, but I'm not totally sure. And I reblog on here every few days. I'm not on it as much as I am on my other social media, but I also answer anonymous questions. So if you have any questions for me, you can go through that. The JetBlue app, I use this when I travel because I usually travel on JetBlue, so I just keep all my points and stuff here when I have to go places or whatever. So there's that. I have Netflix on here. I honestly don't watch Netflix too much as I watch it on my computer. Messages, I have 10 unread messages because I never message anybody back. I have my Fairwinds banking app, which I'm not going to open up because I don't want anybody to steal my credit card information. And then I have this, which is just basically a combination of all of my like health apps. So this is the sleep cycle app. I don't use it at all. That's the health app that comes on here. This is a countdown to like graduation and a countdown to like my birthday and all that kind of stuff. This is for my local gym, so that way I can figure out what times things are running, like movies, because they have a movie theater in there, so I'll go run on days when they have good movies. This is to track periods, just so you know when your next one is coming and all that kind of stuff. That's for high intensity workouts. They're basically interval training. I really like that app. And then I have Compassion. I sponsor a kid through Compassion, and you're able to write them letters through this app, and it's super great. I love Compassion. They're a great website. Then I have MyFitnessPal. I've talked about MyFitnessPal before. I use this to track calories, and I just find it super easy because you can scan barcodes, you can do all these different things, you just track it all, so then you have a certain amount of calories, all this kind of stuff. My trainer looks at this with me, so we can talk about what I'm eating, all that kind of stuff. Then next page, all right, so top, we have She Reads Truth. This is a great devotional app for anybody who's looking for one. They do some great programs, and I really like reading through their stuff. They have a bunch of different plans you can use, and all their pictures are like gorgeous. I have Bing on here. I don't even know why. I never use it. Pinterest. I love pinning stuff. All these like healthy recipes and workout ideas is pretty much what I pin. Bands in Town is a super cool app. So you can basically buy this app. Well, it's free. You click on it, and then it'll analyze your, I haven't even logged in on here, but I had it on my old phone. You basically put in, like, they find your area according to your phone and tell you what bands are coming to your area, which is cool. The Find Unfollowers app on Twitter, I never use that either, so I should probably just delete it. I was mad obsessed with this game for a little while. It has a unicorn. It's basically just a like pinball app. It's like pinball on steroids, which is actually pretty fun. And then this is my study calendar app section. Wunderlist I never use, but I use Google Calendar religiously. I will put everything in my Google Calendar. I make sure it's always in my Google Calendar, and I also like color code everything in my Google Calendar like it is a problem. And then this is Google Docs, because I never write anything on Microsoft Word anymore. I only do it on Google Docs, so that way I can access it from any device I have. I've never used any of the rest of those. Then I have Goodreads. So this is basically to find books that are like books that I've read, and to find other good books that I might like. It's a really cool website. You can review books and stuff. The BuzzFeed app, because I love BuzzFeed. I watch all of BuzzFeed's videos, and sometimes I just need some comedic relief, so I just go on their app. The YouTube Studio app, this is great. So this is great to answer like comments on your phone. It's great to look at analytics. You can see all your things. You can private videos, all that kind of stuff. It's a really great app. Then I have Google Sheets. So the only reason I really use Google Sheets right here is to keep track of all my video ideas. I have a sheet going that is all of the videos that I've uploaded. Canon Camera Connect. This is basically for my Canon G7X. I can get Wi-Fi my pictures from my phone, from my camera to my phone, so I can upload them straight to Instagram and stuff. So that's super cool. I really like that. I have PayPal, because I get paid through PayPal, so I have that to link it to my bank account. Dubsmash, because I've used it max of like 1 to 2 times, but it's actually really funny. Vinted, I'm actually going to start putting clothes up on. If you guys are interested, you can look at that. I think my name's like Grace Stella or something like that. I'm not sure. I haven't put anything up yet. Trello is like a productivity app. It's kind of supposed to like manage your stuff. I don't know. This also is supposed to be a productivity app. I don't ever use it. Yelp, because if I'm in a newer area or I'm in Orlando and I want food but I don't know what I want, you can just look it up there. Facebook, because I have a private Facebook. Arrow is this game where you basically have to move the arrow to, like, it's kind of like that old worm game. And Plague Inc. I love this game. You basically try to like exterminate the entire human race through one plague. It's hilarious. But those are all my main apps. Then down below we have Mail for my business email and my normal email. I have like 70 unread emails. Safari, I never use Safari. I never look anything up on here because I just don't need to. Twitter, also one of my other favorite social medias. And then down here, this is like a free music downloader. So basically if I find a remix on YouTube that I really like, it's probably on this, so I just look it up. Spotify, I've talked about Spotify a ton of times. I have all my Spotify playlists linked all the time. I have my iPod, which again I never use because I use Spotify. SoundCloud, which I will look up remixes on there too, just to save them. And then this is 8-tracks. Oh, I also used to make a bunch of like old 8-tracks funky mixes and all this stuff. I don't know. But those are all the apps on my phone. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you back here later.